Atomic Habits. Chapter 1. The Surprising Power of Atomic Habits. Chapter Summary. Habits act as the compound interest of self-improvement. Small daily improvements matter. Habits can either support or hinder success. Understanding them is crucial. Progress may not be visible initially, but pays off after time. Atomic habits are small parts of a greater system leading to significant results. Instead of focusing on goals, concentrate on refining your system. Success is dependent on systems, not just aspirations. Incorporating effective rewards into your habit-building system can reinforce positive behavior and encourage consistency. By acknowledging and celebrating small wins, you not only motivate yourself, but also solidify the changes you are making. These rewards act as key indicators of progress, making it easier to stay committed to your long-term goals. Chapter 2. How your habits shape your identity, and vice versa. Chapter Summary. 3 levels of change exist: outcome, process, and identity. The most effective habit change focuses on identity. Actions reflect identity, with each behavior serving as a vote for self-perception. Continuous reflection and updating of beliefs are necessary for self-improvement. Habits fundamentally matter because they influence our beliefs about ourselves. Chapter 3. How to build better habits in 4 simple steps. Chapter Summary. Habits are automatic behaviors developed through repetition. They serve to solve life's problems efficiently. The 4-step habit loop consists of cue, craving, response, and reward. The 4 laws of behavior change: make it obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying, provide a guide for creating good habits and breaking bad ones. Chapter 4. The Man Who Didn't Look Right. Chapter Summary. With enough practice, our brains learn to predict outcomes based on cues without conscious thought. Automaticity in habits leads to decreased awareness of our actions. Recognizing habits is the first step in the process of behavior change. Techniques like pointing and calling help make unconscious habits conscious by vocalizing actions. The Habit Scorecard is a tool for increasing self-awareness of day-to-day behaviors. Chapter 5. The best way to start a new habit. Chapter Summary. The first law of behavior change is make it obvious. The most common cues for habits are time and location. Implementation intentions connect a new habit to a specific time and place. Habit stacking links a new habit to an existing one. Implementing strategies such as habit stacking can significantly aid in achieving goals. By linking new habits to existing routines, individuals can create a seamless transition that fosters consistency and progress. This method not only enhances motivation, but also solidifies behaviors into long-lasting practices that lead to success. Chapter 6. Motivation is overrated. Environment often matters more. Chapter Summary. Small contextual changes can significantly influence behavior. Every habit starts with a cue. Noticeable cues increase the likelihood of habit execution. Good habit cues should be made prominent in one's environment. Habits are often tied to the broader context, making context a key trigger. Establishing new habits is easier in new environments, avoiding conflicts with old cues. Chapter 7. The Secret to Self-Control. Chapter Summary. The inversion of the first law of behavior change is to make it invisible. Once formed, habits are hard to forget. Self-control individuals minimize time in tempting situations. Reducing exposure to habit cues assists in eliminating bad habits. Long-term, strategy should focus on environmental optimization rather than willpower. How to create and break habits. Creating good habits. Make it obvious with strategies like filling out a habit scorecard and designing the environment. Breaking bad habits. Invert the laws of behavior change. Make cues invisible, unattractive, difficult, and unsatisfying. Chapter 8. How to make a habit irresistible. Chapter Summary. The second law of behavior change is make it attractive. Attractive opportunities are more likely to become habits. Habits operate within a dopamine-driven feedback loop. Anticipation fuels motivation. The dopamine spike occurs in response to the anticipation of rewards. Temptation. Bundling pairs desired actions with necessary tasks. Making habits more appealing. One effective way to make habits more attractive is through setting goals. By clearly defining what we want to achieve, we create a sense of purpose that can drive our motivation. Additionally, aligning these goals with our personal values enhances the allure of the tasks necessary to reach them. Chapter 9. The role of family and friends in shaping your habits. Chapter summary. Our behaviors are largely shaped by cultural surroundings. The desire for acceptance within our social circles drives us to adopt habits that are praised. By joining groups where desired behaviors are normalized, personal growth becomes easier. The need for social approval sometimes outweighs personal preferences. The pursuit of habits linked to status can enhance their attractiveness. Chapter 10. How to find and fix the causes of your bad habits. Chapter summary. The inversion of the second law of behavior. Change is to make it unattractive. Every behavior has a surface craving and a deeper motive. Habits are solutions to ancient desires. Predictions about habits lead to feelings that determine behavior. Highlight benefits. To make bad habits unattractive. Create positive associations. To attract good habits. Chapter 11. Walk slowly, but never backward. Chapter summary. The third law of behavior change is to make it easy. Practical experience is more effective than planning. Action is essential for progress, unlike mere motion. Habit formation relies on repetition, leading to automatic behavior. The number of repetitions is crucial, not the time spent performing a habit. Chapter 12. The law of least effort. Chapter tone summary. Human behavior adheres to the law of least effort. We favor less demanding options. Establish an environment where the right actions are easy to undertake. Lower friction for good behaviors to promote consistency. Heighten friction for bad behaviors. To deter engagement, prepare environments proactively. To facilitate positive actions in the future. Chapter 13. How to stop procrastinating by using the 2-minute rule. Chapter summary. Habits impact behavior over time. Small, decisive choices steer daily outcomes. The 2-minute rule promotes starting habits easily. Ritualizing. Beginnings enhances focus and productivity. Standardizing behaviors is essential before optimization. Chapter 14. How to make good habits. Inevitable and bad habits. Impossible. Chapter summary. Key takeaways. The inversion of the third law of behavior change emphasizes making bad habits difficult. Commitment devices lock in better future behaviors. Automating habits is the most effective way to ensure good behaviors. One-time choices can lead to long-term habit formation. Technology plays a critical role in automating both positive and negative behaviors. Chapter 15. The cardinal rule of behavior change. Chapter summary. The fourth law of behavior change is make it satisfying. We are more likely to repeat a behavior when it provides satisfaction. The human brain is designed to prioritize immediate rewards over delayed ones. The cardinal rule of behavior change states, what is immediately rewarded is repeated. What is immediately punished is avoided. To establish a habit, it's important to experience immediate success, even if minor. The first 3 laws of behavior change, make it obvious, make it attractive, and make it easy, help initiate behaviors, while making it satisfying enhances the likelihood of repetition. Chapter 16. How to stick with good habits every day. Chapter summary. Progress provides satisfaction and reinforces habits. Habit trackers help visualize and measure success. Maintaining a streak is crucial. Don't break the chain. If you miss once, don't miss twice. Measurements should guide, but not overwhelm your habits. Chapter 17. How an accountability partner can change everything. Chapter summary. Inversion of the fourth law. Make it unsatisfying. Painful or unsatisfying experiences reduce the likelihood of repeating bad habits. Accountability partners introduce immediate costs to inaction. A habit contract can create public, painful consequences for breaking commitments. Awareness of external observation can strongly influence behavior. How to create a good habits law. Make it obvious. Fill out the habits scorecard. Use. Implementation intentions. Habit stacking. Design your environment and law. Make it attractive. Use temptation bundling. Join a supportive Culture. Create a motivation ritual. Third. Law. Make it easy, reduce friction, prime the environment, master decisive moments, use the 2-minute rule. Automate your habits. Fourth law. Make it satisfying. Use reinforcement, make doing nothing enjoyable. Habit tracker. Never miss twice. How to break a bad habit. Inversion. Of the first law, make it invisible. Reduce exposure. Inversion. Of the second law, make it unattractive. Reframe mindset. Inversion. Of the third law, make it difficult. Increase friction. Use a commitment device. Inversion of the fourth law. Make it unsatisfying. Get an accountability partner. Create a habit contract. Chapter 18. The truth about talent. When genes matter and when they don't. Chapter summary. Choosing the right field of competition maximizes success. The right habit makes progress easier, while the wrong one creates struggle. Genetics provide advantages in suitable circumstances. Habits aligned with natural abilities are more sustainable. Play games that favor your strengths or create your own. Hard work is necessary. Genes help clarify what to focus on. Chapter 19. The Goldilocks Rule. How to stay motivated in life and work. Chapter summary. The Goldilocks Rule states that peak motivation occurs with tasks at the edge of current abilities. Boredom is a significant threat to success, often leading to disengagement from routines. Maintaining interest in habits is crucial as they become routine and predictable. Successful individuals persist through periods of low motivation, not merely relying on passion. Professionals are disciplined in their practices, while amateurs often allow external circumstances to disrupt their progress. Chapter 20. The downside of creating good habits. Chapter 19. Summary. Habits allow action without conscious thought, but can lead to negligence regarding details. Mastery requires both habits and deliberate practice. Regular reflection and review help sustain performance and growth. Holding tightly to a single identity can impede personal development. Personal growth is often driven by a willingness to reflect and adapt. As individuals embrace a flexible self-concept, they open themselves up to new experiences and opportunities for improvement. This ongoing journey of self-discovery not only enhances habits, but also fosters resilience in the face of challenges.